Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of World of Truck. This is the European version, Euro Truck Simulator 2. My name is Wilfred. So on to the Cupid Express event number 4. I've got randomly generated questions as well. Haven't really read through them, so it'll be pretty shocking. Some of these questions could be quite shocking to me, but anyway. And today I would like to truck from Turkey all the way to Romania, passing through Bulgaria. It's not the quickest job that I could get, but I thought it'd be good to showcase to you different part of the game as well. So I've done quite a fair bit on the Greece island as well for the first 3 episodes and into Turkey. So I hope you enjoy the border scenery. I thought it was quite grand when it first came to Turkey. So I'll be trucking through Bulgaria all the way to Romania. It's a long journey, so stay with me here to keep you entertained. I will answer some of these random questions, whichever it is. Okay, cool. Now, let me see.
Ready to roll.
Okay. Fortunately, the delivery is quite nearby. How do I get out from here would be the question. Maybe through there. I think I found that the European version a lot more enjoyable compared to the American one, but I still play the America one, of course. Reason why different countries have a different vibe to it, be it Greece or Turkey or, by the way, this is the Road to Black Sea DLC. So we have left Greece. I don't know why today is a little bit cloudy here. Okay, just checking the traffic.
Get ready to turn left.
It's quite industrial, this whole area.
Turn left.
There you go. That is the whole trip is there about 800 kilometers, so it is a long one. I hope I won't get into traffic as well. Sometimes the traffic can be a bit annoying. Let me just attach this guy and we can chat.
Drive safe.
Right, okay, so let's review the route like I always do. It's a bit towards the Istanbul, but not going to Istanbul. Then go all the way up to Bulgaria. I'm not going to pretend how I can pronounce all this name, but ultimately I need to land somewhere in Romania. So I think this is going to be quite a good one. This is a Road to Black Sea, by the way, one of the recent DLC. Trailer wise is exactly the same that you've seen for quite some time. It's this kind of like truck on the Valentine's Day theme. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, first question. What's your approach to difficulty setting in games? Do you prefer a challenge or a casual experience? That's a good one. I definitely do not enjoy soul-like game. That's just how I built But if it's too casual, then you become kind of like no challenge, and then you don't feel really engaging with the game, right? So, like for example, I enjoy Path of Exile for what it's worth, but I found that it's just a little bit inaccessible.
Right.
And I enjoy Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr not because it's casual. It's just that you can define your own difficulties in a sense that you can slowly ramp up your difficulties and and it's in a more sandbox kind of setting. You can use a bit of creativity to create something fun without having to rely on too much on, say, the internet to tell you what to do. And I think that is quite important. But I don't really enjoy. Whoa, that car was awfully close to me. I don't necessarily enjoy things that are too difficult for the sake of difficult. You know what I mean? Has to be fair. So like Last Epoch is a good game, I would say. It's not that easy as well, but I think it's fair. So I enjoy a challenging game with
keep right and then exit right.
That is fair, right? And a bit of creativity to it.
Right.
But I always start with something easier first, and I'll ramp up the difficulties as and when I get stronger in game and so on. So I will not jump into the most difficult setting straight away. That is just my style. Cool. Right, I need to make a U-turn here in Turkey. There you go. Wow, what a cloudy day, man.
Turn left.
Next question. What is your funniest in-game fail moment? There are so many of them. I don't know whether it's a fail moment or not, but it's I think there's one. Well, there's quite a number with this game though. So some of them is my fault, some of them is not. So I always like a challenging kind of situation whereby I have to trot a very long distance. So I'll take possibly like one of the longest distance I can get, 1,000 kilometer, whatever beyond. And it's very taxing because you can't make too many silly mistakes. The more mistake you make, then the harder, of course, it becomes, right? When you try to trot across. So one time I was trucking along towards the very tail end of it, and it was a bug. Oh, someone was on top there, man. Looks scary. What the hell is that guy doing? And it was suddenly there's an invisible pothole or whatever it is. The truck just turned upside down, and all my 3-4 hours of effort just tossed it into the trash bin. So I thought it was quite funny, and it was on camera as well. I got it on camera, yeah. And yeah, I got it on camera. That was pretty funny, hilarious. That after filming the whole experience for 3-4 hours straight, thinking that this is one of the epic journey of trucking of over 1,000 kilometers. I was so looking forward to my XP as well. You get a lot of XP when you complete such a feat, and all I had was a failed mission. Not my fault. It was some bug somewhere. My truck just turned upside down out of nowhere. So I thought that was quite a funny one. I was very frustrated. Imagine 4 hours just gone to nothing. But yeah, that is not the first time that kind of frustrated me. At least it's only 4 hours, right? Compared to say It Lurks Below, pixel art game created by David Bravitt. So back in the last year, November actually, end of November, I encountered a bug whereby my van door disappeared, and I couldn't progress anymore. It was a bug in the game. I couldn't progress, and I reported in the forum, but there's no help. And I even contacted David Bravitt as well on the Discord, and it was very approachable. It was, I think, after Christmas already, or New Year. So I waited. No one seems to fix that. So I messaged him. I mean, he asked me to message him to hang on, where is it? He asked me to message him privately on the game file, which I did. I passed the game file to him. I followed up again, but I guess he's just too busy. My save file is still not fixed. So, and that one was 40 hours of progress, by the way. It's not really a lot if you... it's not in perfect technical state. I didn't know. It's the first time I see something like that. I think I need to service my truck. I think that's what he's trying to tell me. So, yeah.
Recomputing. Finding a new route.
I think I need to service my truck next time. It's interesting. So, yeah, that wasn't a fail moment, but I just recall there was a bug that kind of like pretty annoying. I lost all my progress. But I think if you were to play hardcore, you could lose your character after 40 hours of playing, right? So then I try to cycle myself saying that, okay, it's not too bad. Just imagine you were playing hardcore and your character just gone. But it was a bug, it wasn't my fault. But yeah, sometimes the bug usually are the one that cause the fail moment. And I find it quite funny in a sad way. Alright, cool. Well, I guess this is going to be a long journey, so I think... Okay, hang on, this is... What's HGS, man? OGS and HGS. So many acronyms. What is HGS, man? It's a different payment system, perhaps. Okay, unlike Greece, I have to watch out. Okay, so this is the... Okay, so one is to Istanbul, which I'm not. Well, it's a bit hesitant there, because once you get the wrong one, the U-turn is going to be quite bad, and this is already quite a long journey. It's close to 800 kilometers for the... Yeah, for this guy, so it's quite a long journey. Oh, another funny fail moment is that all this kind of speed limit on the bands, you thought it's just for guidance. And one time again, it was a very, very long journey, and I was in a rush because after 4 hours of trucking non-stop, you really just want to get over and done with, no matter how enjoyable the whole entire trucking experience is. So I was going a bit too fast. When I say a bit, it was going a lot very fast. And this game being so realistic, my truck overturned. And that was, again, it's a failed moment. Not sure it's funny or not. To me, it wasn't that funny, but yeah, it was it was a epic fail moment. That the truck just turned sideways. Again, was recording for 4 hours. Yeah, didn't make it to YouTube, man. That video would have been quite funny if I did. So yeah, that is a answer to that story. Now I'm just wondering if in front there is a service station. Usually they don't have a service station next to petrol station, but no, there isn't one. So too bad. I have to keep trucking until I find one, probably in town in Romania. Okay, next one. If you could master one musical instrument instantly, what would it be? Wow. Ooh, I have a lot of opinion on this one. I enjoy writing contemporary pop music or rock music, so I always like to play the guitar. But no matter how much I try to learn, I just can't do guitar solo. I do rhythm, by the way, so I can play the chords, I can do a little bit of riff. But when it comes to those guitar solo, like the classic rock, I just can't do. And I always wanted to, the hope that I could do one day, I could just do that. But but I think if I could master one musical instrument instantly, that would not be a guitar. That would be a piano. And I always have this this dream that I'm living with someone, maybe my family, my partner, whatever, who can really play the piano really well. And then in my house there'll be a grand piano, the big one, and I could listen to the piano every day or every night. And there's a reason behind it. One of my best mates in Hong Kong, before I came to the UK to study, we used to hang out during the recess, when we have a break between the classes, and he would go over to the piano and play me some of his grade 8 stuff. So grade 8 in piano is quite high. It's before the diploma, right? Or actually diploma stuff, not grade 8. So he will play me some diploma stuff that he's learning, trying to get his diploma. And he was very talented. He was going for 2 diploma at the same time. One is the piano, and then the other one is the violin. Both are diplomas. So again, oh no, why you do that to me all the time? Rightmost lane. Okay, fine. So yeah, and I will be very, very, very happy to be able to play piano very well, instantly. I always find that it's a very very amazing skill. It's really, so I don't need to be the world champion or whatever, but if I can master just how to play piano and just play it, then I'll be very, very happy. I'll be very happy. Oh, look at that, there's an accident right there. What on earth? Oh my goodness. Today have they changed the AI in some sense? So I use the opportunity to sneak in and make sure I get into the role. Yep, so anyway, that was a good question. Okay, next one. If you had a secret underground base, what would you put in it? What, like a Batman kind of cave with the Batmobile and the suit and what have you? This is a very superhero themed questions. I don't know why they generate such a question, but anyway, secret underground base, man. Wow, what would I put in it? I don't know, man. Or just an underground, maybe a basement, maybe a easier question for me to visualize, because I don't have all these resources that allow me to put some really beautiful Lamborghini or whatever inside my secret base, or Batmobile like I said, or what have you. So I don't have that. So the easiest thing for me to visualize would be maybe if I have a basement and secret basement, what would I put it there? Maybe I always have this fantasy to have like a band set up.
Get ready to turn left.
In somewhere in the house, right? Because I found that it's a chore to pack and unpack all the recording studio stuff, right? What I mean by that is that, back in the time when I was creating music, and I would need to set up my guitar with my mic, with my mixer, with the recording instruments, and back then when I had a full band, there will be like bass guitar, bass amp, 2 electric guitar, two electric amps, vocal as well, 2 vocal, 3 vocal, and I used to have drummer coming in as well. Some bring their own drum kit, which is amazing. Electronic one, of course. I mean, it's too tedious to bring the real drum kit. Okay, by the way, this is I'm going into Bulgaria, I think. Okay, so this is a custom. Again, how many times I need to be inspected by... Where is the inspection? I think this is the one. This is the third time I'm being inspected in the road to Black Sea. Wow, this is the third time I'm being inspected, man. This place is very secure. So yeah, I mean, it'll be cool if in my underground kind of like a basement, I can have my band that's permanently set up there. I just go down, jam, record some cool material, and don't need to unpack anything. I think that would be quite ideal. Oh, there's a lot of gas station there, man. You know what? Let me just get some gas. What's your opinion on visual novels in gaming? Oh no, hang on. What's your opinion on adult theme visual novels in gaming? Bloody hell. The question escalate quite fast, isn't it? Oh, adult theme. Visual novels. I don't even do visual novel, man. Okay, maybe just you know, adult theme in the sense that it's not for kids. I think maybe from that angle, because there are many novels that is. Oh my goodness, why am I? Hang on. Yeah, I mean there are many novels that is not for kids, of course, and it's more into, like, you know how Dragon Age is considered as, like, you know, more mature kind of like thing, but I think this question is really about adult theme. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't really have a strong opinion on that one. Whatever people enjoy, just do it, man. I mean, this free will, you can do whatever you want, isn't it? Okay, now where do I go? So I think it's here, is it? Oh man, there's a guy with a gun or what? No, it's the file. Yeah, but I mean, visual novel to me is I enjoy visual novel that is more like how should I say this, organic or not organic, it's more less fixed, right? So not a lot of visual novel, especially those made in China, those type that is very nicely filmed. Is it could be there's one that I've played the demo as well. It's like a movie, have little clip to it, and I like it a lot. But just that the decisioning tree seems to be quite restrictive. You know, there's a flow chart to it, and if you do this A, B, C, D, you get to somewhere. I prefer something that is more dynamic, I would say, or unpredictable. Yeah, so like Mass Effect is a good kind of like decision matters kind of game, except when it comes to the third episode. But yeah, that people get very disappointed. But yeah, it's getting dark a little bit. I don't know why. Do you reckon I should rest here first, maybe? And then I can, yeah, maybe I rest here first. It's already 6. Yep, that's the thing. Whoa, 4 a.m. Let's rest some more. Now it's daytime, but unfortunately it's raining. I actually have an auto wiper on, but I don't think it's really working. So now it's Bulgaria, going through Bulgaria and into into Romania. So let's do the wiper myself. This is manual. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I really didn't see it. What the hell? I was on the other side of the road, is it? Oh, wow. It's Bulgaria, man.
Go straight.
It's been a long time since I truck here. Okay, next question. That one was weird. What? Can money buy happiness? What question is it? I think it up to a certain extent. It kind of triggered me. One of the very funny viral clip that I've seen is it's a Korean clip actually. I'm not sure how many of you have seen it. It was a prank, right? So there was two Korean, a couple there sitting on a restaurant in a restaurant somewhere random and just talking about, you know, can money buy happiness, and and what can money buy kind of thing. And the way they do it is really funny. You have to kind of search and find out yourself. It was very super funny. But back to this question, can money buy happiness? I mean, sure, if you have no money, you'll probably be quite sad, I guess. In today's world, like, you know, in where I come from, I think if you don't have money, you'll probably be quite.
Keep right.
It probably wouldn't work too much. I guess it depends on where you are. You know, there are some places you don't need a lot of money to be happy, and in places like in Singapore, you do need to have some money to be happy. You know, so I would say it probably won't buy you happiness. It can buy happiness ultimately, but it's maybe it's a certain prerequisite for happiness. Not sure, man. But of course, you know, you can have all the money in the world. If you don't have health and all, you can't really be happy. But imagine, I mean, imagine if, I mean, you know, if all this money, it make your life. You can do whatever you want. You can you can work or not work. You can find a work that you enjoy. If you don't like what you see at work, you can probably say, okay, done. I'm done. I'm going to just take some time off. You know. But if you need to work for money, then you can't,
left,
right?
And then turn left.
But yeah, I think it's an element of happiness. You can't really buy it, but it'll make you a happy person, maybe. But yeah, sure. I don't mind having sufficient money to not to worry about the basic needs. I guess that's a fundamental. And once the basic needs are being fulfilled, I think the happiness will. I mean, of course, you have to get contented with what you have, and you get happy, I guess. Okay, now in the highway. Whoa, this is the highest speed limit I've seen, 140. I've not seen a one. I mean, okay. So if you go to Germany in Euro Truck Simulator 2, the speed is unlimited on the autobahn. But usually 130 I've seen as a norm. This is 140, man, in Bulgaria. That's pretty awesome. Cool. No more rain. Next question. Oh man. Okay, done. What is your guilty pleasure game? Means that it's a game that I play, but I don't really talk about it. What is my guilty pleasure game? You know what? I think because I work in a professional kind of like environment, all video games are guilty pleasure. You don't get to talk about it unless you really know someone at work, because there's always a taboo that think that video gaming is
and
bad,
then exit right.
or it's not something that people talk about. I think.
Right.
Especially here in Asia, right? Very rarely you can really talk about video gaming as a hobby. or what is the latest game out and how you enjoy it, you know, share some opinion. Just like the latest movie, people can talk about it or say, or the hottest TV show on Netflix, right? People will talk about it. Single Inferno, maybe. But yeah, you get what I mean, right? There are things that you can talk about at work, you know, and they're really, when it comes to video gaming, no one really talk about it, or very few people really talk about it openly. So I think video game as a whole is really my guilty pleasure. Am I playing anything that is that I enjoy that is not on this YouTube channel? Probably not. I'm just like, you know, I play many games, of course, but if you say pleasure, you know, not really, because whatever I enjoy playing is already on YouTube, and some of this video, like even for trucking, is not going to have a lot of views. I know that, compared to say ARPG. But you know, you could say that trucking is my guilty pleasure, because it's just something that I do. But not many of my viewers probably kind of like watch it or care about it anyway. So yeah, that's it. By the way, the drive here is amazing, man. I'm so glad that I took this job. I was so tempted to take a job back to Greece because there's shortest. And usually when it comes to event like this, you just want to get it over and done with. But I realize that life is quite challenging these days, especially when I have my new job. So this sort of driving is kind of therapeutic, really. I thought I saw a 50 sign and suddenly become 90. Strange. Anyway, so that is one weird question. But yeah, what is the most challenging game I've ever played? What is the most challenging game I've ever played? What is the most challenging game I've ever played? I play many games, man. Most games are challenging. What's the most challenging? Let me think about it. Well, I'm trying not to overturn my truck here because of the speed. Oh, I love this Bulgaria, man. It's a lot of windy road. Scenery is great as well. A bit of concentration. What is the most challenging game I've ever played? At first, I mean, when I read the question, the first thing in my mind was Path of Exile. Of course, it's really tough. But then, you know, if you follow any guides on the internet, do some trading, get some chaos orbs, and you can be pretty awesome. So you know, that's not really the most challenging game. The most challenging game has to be skill based. That's I think is that's my thinking, and the most challenging game to me would be Formula 1. Yeah, the reason why is that it requires a lot of practice. I have to watch the actual Formula 1 kind of driver, pilot, to see how they change gear. Oh, there's another fighter jet, is it? And I have to see how they change gear, where's the timing, you know, how are they are. Well, I'm just getting a bit cautious here. And I have to study the speed they're going into certain kind of corner. Even the racing line, to remember where the racing line is really difficult. Another fighter jet? Wow. What's up, man? This area is weird. Whoa, I don't remember this. Hang on a second. Oh, there's a photo opportunity in front, which I will do it. Keep left, is it? Let me see. So Formula 1 is very hard. You require a lot of technical skill because each circuit, be it America, Singapore, or any of the European, Japan, require a memory strength, like, you know, memory muscle to remember all the track layout. Where's the best kind of like a line. Let me just hang on a second. A racing line, and before do that, I need to come out from here and take a picture, if you don't mind. This is the place that is going to be a photo mode. Let's see what it is here. Oh, it's Veliko Tarnovo. If you are from Bulgaria, let me know what it means. Is it like a very famous area? Looks oh wow, looks very interesting, man. Okay, it's even more interesting with my truck there. Let's do this. Let's do this, huh? Looks good, man. Cool. Okay, one checkpoint there. And so the memory muscle is very important. Now, of course, if you drive a very kind of like powerful Formula One car like Ferrari or McLaren, the Mercedes and so on, depending on the season, you'll get a easier life. But all in all, we require to be excel in all the tracks in order to win the entire championship. And the fact that you have to, it depends. If you want to do a simple game, then you could, but I always like to go all out for full circuit. So a full circuit is 2 hours concentration on the entire car race to stay in front and not to make mistake while there are cars chasing after you. I find that very, very challenging. Another thing is that the changing weather condition. So when it becomes wet, then the whole traction is different. The way that you change gear, the way that you brake, the approach to corner, the racing line, everything changes. So I found that, and of course, strategy makes sense as well. If you know by when you want to change your tire, what kind of tire strategy you want to go in, what sort of research strategy you need to have. All these are very, very super challenging. So I would say Formula One is the most challenging game I've played. And I still remember last time at night I would spend a lot of hours to practice on the same track just to go a little bit faster and a little bit faster. And what you're fighting for is just that maybe a fraction of a second improvement. And I found that it's this is speed camera, I think. Yeah, I'm so used to Apple Map that would tell me where the speed camera is. I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, I mean, in general, when I do streaming, I try not to do too many crazy things with the truck. It's a bad message, I guess. Oh, is there a Tesla on the left? Okay, so this is rules. Okay, 15. Righto. That is the what's the next 70? Yeah.
Keep left.
I think it's fine. Wow, this is Bulgaria, man. Bruce. Going through a bridge here. Wow. See, there you go. Very nice, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just paying attention to what's around me before I read out the next question. Oops. I'm actually getting hungry. It's my lunchtime now. Okay, next question. Oops. Oh, wait. Is that like it's still 80? Wow, this is beautiful, man. Bulgaria, huh? What is the one superpower you wish you had? superpower that you wish you had. Superpower. Kind of remind me, my friends Nostromos commented in one of the video on this whole series. They say Mr. Immortality is something that he would like to be, because for obvious reasons. So yeah, maybe endless regeneration is a very good superpower to have. Endless regeneration. Yeah. You can always heal.
Exit now.
Okay, now going back to going into Romania, and okay, so let me see which booth should I enter. Maybe this one here. Okay, going to Romania. Border chat. Next one, if you could live inside a video game world, which one would you choose? None. If I could live inside a video world, which one would you choose? I think my world the real world is much better, man. Regardless of what the video game world. Usually the type of genre I play, the video game world is very gloomy and dark and scary. Like Diablo or the like of it. Oh, look at that. Ooh. You see that? There's a train there, man. Whoa, what on earth is this? Wow. How to get to that that place? I can play the... I can't, can I? I want to be able to... How do I get to the other side? Maybe I have to come from the other end. This one here. I have to come back from the other end, man. Ah, what a pity. So next time if I enter from the other side, I would remember to take a video thing here. Oh, but this is beautiful, man. Look at it. Oh, I'm so glad I took this route. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow. Into Romania. Wow. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. If I would, I mean, living in a video game world, man. Oh, this is, look at the Romanian flag there. Initially I would have thought that I would like to stay in places like World of Warcraft, which is kind of beautiful in some sense. It'd be quite nice to live there, like a theme park, right? Maybe not to live there. Maybe what video game do I want to visit as a theme park? How about that? That is a better question for me. And then no doubt there'll be World of Warcraft, because of the amount of kind of area that they created, the world that they created. If they become a theme park, man, I'm all in. Definitely, I'll pay a entry ticket to see World of Warcraft theme park. How about that? Not necessary to live in it. I think again it's just too... I can't even see myself... hang on a second, man. This is what? Oh, the other side is truck, isn't it? I can't read that properly, man. Okay, so this truck, let's just do the truck way. Wow, look at that. This is the weighing thingy, is it? How many times I get weighted across this whole journey? Do I stop here? No. Just keep going, is it? Okay. This is, I think, the 5th time I get weighted in this one single journey. They really want to know my weight. Okay. Romania, man. How on earth do I... Oh, there's another entrance here. Went straight to complete the inspection. This is an inspection. So just now was just passport, and this is to inspect. I know this document as well. I think I need to join up here. Wow, remind me of Malaysia, man. When I enter into Malaysia, it's a lot for leaving Malaysia. No lanes that get joined up.
Exit now.
Oh, that's interesting. Welcome to Romania.
Turn left.
Wow, the cars are going like left, right, and center everywhere. Okay.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay, turn right here.
Turn right.
Okay, next question. Okay, so I've done that. What is one writing topic you haven't explored yet but want to? What writing topic? I wrote a lot of things, man. I wrote a lot of things.
At the roundabout, take the first
And let me just get through this one first. What's the one writing topic that I would like to explore?
exit now.
I think I want to explore the short stories. I've tried that, but it's very difficult, right? Because when you write, I don't even write long story, but it'll be good if I can write short stories. Because I wrote a lot of things on live observation, book review, movie review, tag review, opinion on things in general, what I observe, and by and large, these are the things that I usually write in my website as
and
well.
then turn right.
Sharing my life experience, sharing my experience in general. So that is what I usually do. But if I could do something about my skill in writing, then I would like to write short story. And I'm very inspired by some of these authors that is able to do it really well. And I think being able to write a short story is not easy, because you have to develop the whole entire story with a hook and all in a very short time. There's no kind of like character development that, yeah, you got much lesser runway. Yep, that probably be one topic I'd like to explore. Not sure whether I'm good at it or not. Not though. But I think with AI, anything is possible. Okay, so let me see. It's still a way to go, I think, but I'm arriving soon, I hope, because I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I'm trying to see the screen as well. What is one personal challenge you've overcome that you're proud of? Oh man, as you see, I'm not young, so there are many challenges I've overcome, and I'm proud of. I don't know, man. This is yet another tricky one. Let me just try to concentrate here. I think, maybe just to name one, I enjoy reading books, but I don't really enjoy. I didn't enjoy books that are too deep, in the sense that it's those literature type that's very hard to complete or even appreciate. And then after that, decades ago, I met this wonderful person called Jo, and she lived in the UK, but her background was she was born in this region. So we kind of like connected online. She does a lot of book review, and that inspired me to also read some of these books. And I went through the book review, book reading challenge. I didn't know that I could read so many books in a short duration. Like, there was some book reading challenge that you read maybe 6 books a month, and then write a review or thoughts on that. And some of these books are very difficult to read, like the Midnight Children. I think this is from the person who wrote some, I can't remember her name, as you can actually Google it. And I think being able to appreciate books of that kind of depth, I didn't think I could have the attention span to even comprehend what the book is telling me. But being able to read it, understood it, and reflect upon it, not 100% of course, I thought it was, I was really proud of myself being able to read those kind of books that are pretty hard to comprehend. And that led me to a lot of other books that I enjoy reading, and not necessarily for the mass market, right? Because so after I read those books, and I realized that I'm not into reading reading all this kind of like a pop culture book, like page turner that you read and you can't forget what the whole thing is about. So no, I enjoy something that is more reflection. I still would like to, believe it or not, I try to read Shakespeare book, but I could never appreciate fully the language is so hard, right? The way that it's being written. And I don't know, if one day I can overcome the challenge of reading like Shakespeare, I think it'll be really, really cool. And enjoy it. Another one that I have it in my book list, I have it in my bookshelf as well, is the Odyssey and and those books. Oh man, those things are really Homer. I think those would be my challenge in to have one day to be able to read those books like Homer and to comprehend it, and to reflect upon it. I think that will be quite a personal challenge I would like to overcome. But I don't see it happening anytime soon, because every time I try to, like, when I muster enough courage to pick up the Homer or pick up those Shakespeare book, I say I'm going to read this, and I try, and I think within 1 or 2 pages I just fail. I just like, that's it, that's not for me. And I even consider having some kind of study notes to go along with the Shakespeare thingy. I actually bought, oh wow, look at that. I used to have some study notes to side by side with
Keep
the
right,
Shakespeare.
and then exit right.
Left, right. The book, like Romeo and Juliet. Man.
Exit right.
And I end up watching the movie instead. The modern one. Oh, this is a nice band. Let me just carefully get through this. There's a part of me, I need to concentrate a little bit here. It's very confusing, this road here.
Get ready to turn right.
Turn right, is it?
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
This is super confusing, man.
Turn left.
Wow.
Keep
Oh,
right.
wow.
And then exit right.
That is super confusing.
Exit right.
I'm getting through. Oh, it's getting dark as well. Uh-oh. How many times I said I need to service my truck? Oh man. Ooh, this is getting dark and
At the
interesting.
roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Okay, so next question. What is a cultural experience that deeply impacted you? What is a cultural experience that that deeply impacted me? Wow. Oh man, I think I've been to many places in the world. I've worked with people with different culture and all. I think the one that deeply impacted me, and mainly because of my line of work as well back then,
Get ready.
is
Turn right.
I think it's the Indian culture. That the people are very warm, and their culture is very diverse as well.
Turn right.
There are so many different part of India that have their own costume, have their own food, and so on. But one thing
At the
that
roundabout,
is
take
the
the
same
second
for
exit.
all the Indian I've seen, at least most of them whom I work with and be friend with, they are super friendly. They are just super friendly. And there is, hang on a sec, where am I supposed
Exit
to
now.
go? Oops. What the heck? Yeah, and they are just super friendly people. They will invite you to their home, introduce you to the family, cook food for you, have a nice party, and so warm welcome everywhere. And I love the culture of the people that are they're always with a good smile, and they host you really well. So yeah, I think it's the Indian culture that really deeply impacted me in a way that life is beautiful, you know what I mean? in that sense.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay, let me see. It's getting darker, and it's
Turn right.
I think it's going to be a little bit challenging for me to park this guy, and I have to remember to do some servicing soon. Yep, that's auto high beam, by the way. If there's no car in front, then they'll do a high beam for me.
Get ready to turn right.
Right now.
Turn right.
Oh man, there's a car there. I didn't see. Do I enter from here or there? I suppose it's here.
Finally. You're
Okay, so finally I'm here. There's a little bit of curve here. Okay, let me see. It should be quite easy. Okay, that's it for all the Q&A, man. Been a lot of questions because this drive is quite long as well. Hope you didn't find it too boring. Alright, let me see how is the best way to park this car. This truck will be, oh my goodness, so I think I need to go in a bit more. But I have to be careful, there's a curb here as well. No ideal. It's a bit dark as well, it makes it a little bit challenging, and I must not hit the car there, of course, for obvious reason. Okay, so probably have to do it a couple of times. Yeah, should be able to swing it across quite nicely like this. Just don't overdo it. I think I'll be okay as long as I'm on the line. Yep. Yeah, they are not too straight these days. Off the engine, detach. Yep, so that is from Turkey to Romania through Bulgaria. I hope you enjoy this one. From there onwards, maybe I'll do some next week as well. It is already Sunday, so I intend to, of course, I'm going to service my truck somewhere near here, maybe. Then I'll pick up the, probably I can't. Then I'll try to explore a little bit further up there as well. So we'll see. Oh, this area I haven't really done much, have I? Yeah. Okay, fun time. Happy trucking. See you next time. Bye.